finally, you are welcome, guys. We are joined by none other than Charles Inojie, the veteran actor, comedian, movie director, and also producer, predominantly known for most of the comedic roles that you've seen that have transited into memes these days on social media. You are welcome, sir. Good to have you here.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here.
I can't tell you how excited I am to have you here because for me, you're like a superstar.
He is a superstar.
The biggest superstar, let me put it like that, because for everything that's comedy that I've seen, whether it's a series or comedy, you've been a part of it, and you've been responsible for most of the laughs that I've had for over a decade. Grant finally meets you. Welcome.
Thank you.
Yes, indeed.
Thank you.
Now, I don't know where to start from because you have so much in your retinue of efforts that you've done. You're an actor, you're a comedian, you're a movie director, you're a producer. Only you. Leave some for us. But I know that you had a beginning someplace, and that must have been acting, wasn't it? Or was it any other thing?
No, I actually started out as a writer.
Oh.
Yes, I majored in script writing when I did my first degree. Theatre Arts, University of Port Harcourt.
Okay.
From then, I started directing, then acting came on.
Wow. That's strange win for you.
I think it is important to say that all of that has been there.
Okay.
Because as a trained thespian, you go through all of those trainings. As a matter of fact, before my BA, I already did a professional certificate program in acting. In drama school, you do everything, but at the end of the day, you probably just major in one. That was what happened. So that's why we say in the theater, you are jack of all trades, but master of the arts of the theater.
Oh, nice. Very interesting.
Amazing, amazing. I mean, I feel it's such an honor for me sitting down here with you, having this interview.
Thank you.
And now the media industry has changed. Nollywood has changed, right? And of course, talking about how you said you actually went through the process of schooling and all of that. And of
certification,
course,
like you said.
And now, how do you reconcile what happens in Nollywood now, considering the fact that people literally get roles based off certain things that are not, they're definitely not
pretty much just jump into a role.
Exactly, not professional training.
Oh, well, I do not think that is actually, I mean, it's not common to just Nollywood. It's the reality of the times, particularly in these parts. In Nigeria, each time you talk about corruption, people are always quick to zero in on the politicians, someone stealing public funds somewhere. But corruption goes way more than that. When you know that this is what is supposed to be here to make this set a perfect catch for the viewers, and because you do not want to spend the money given to you for this, you want to corner some, and you get something else. Corruption has taken place.
Yeah, very true.
You know that this cameraman is the best man for the job, but because you have a friend somewhere, you have a brother somewhere that you want to help, such kind of a destructive help, because a man who is not fit for the job is not fit for the job. If that point does not show today, it will show tomorrow.
Very true.
So corruption has taken place. I think that too has crept into the Nollywood space. Today, you have too many talentless people, masquerading about as actors, as filmmakers. With all due respect to many of the female actors too, they are leaving what is important, which is honing the talent to how much of their endowments they can expose before the camera. And it's working for some of them.
I would like to know, I personally loved the Johnsons.
Oh, yeah.
I thought the Johnsons
Everybody loves the Johnsons.
Yeah, the Johnsons was it was beautiful, well put together. You could see the effort of every single person inside of that show there. How much of an influence were you in the creation of the Johnsons?
Oh, none at all. No, none
really?
At all. Yeah, that point must be made. None at all. My friend, Roger Sofimen, a guy I had known way back in the university, he was in Ife, I was in Port Harcourt, but we had a national body for theater, theaters and drama departments across the country, NUTASA, Nigerian Universities Theater Arts Students Association. So it brought us together. We had a parliament then that every school, 16 universities then, I don't know how many they are now, we sent representatives where we discuss issues that are common and germane to every theater student. So that was where we got to know ourselves. We met at conventions and all that. So post-graduation, he walked up to me one day and said, Chalo, I have this idea, even though money not dey, but I am convinced that if we do it well, it go sell. Bring her now, you know, say, now we be producers. We don't ever know when money dey. And the story is always about. So we laughed it off, and we brought the script. Just 6 episodes then, and we experimented with it, and this is where the story is today. But without sounding immodest, at the risk of, blowing my own trumpet, I must say that my assumption of the role of director of the show took the show to another level. I directed the Johnsons for 5.5 years.
And that's what I see then.
That was when it blew up, so to speak, and became the toast of the African continent.
Yeah, it was indeed the toast. It
I'm
still
sorry
is.
if I'm saying too
No,
much.
no. I think
But I think I did all that was necessary to make the Johnsons what it is today. And after 5.5 years, I told myself that I think I don't try.
It's still a great, it's still a great sample. Anybody who wants to talk about content in Nigeria and on Nigerian television, that will always stand out as a sample of what good TV is. And that's where I was going. And I'm happy that you didn't hold back from telling us how much of an influence you are.
The producer wanted from the very beginning, he wanted a show that the entire family could sit together to watch.
Exactly.
I mean, that was something that was not
exactly what it did.
Very common.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you want to see a show on television, you tell the kids, go upstairs, go upstairs. We want to watch. But we wanted something that, whether the parents were away, the kids could actually watch the show and enjoy and learn.
And you succeeded. Let's see a clip real quick, and then when we get back, we'll be serving you something that I'm sure that you'll enjoy having. Let's do this for now.
What kind of human being are you? Eh? So is that the greeting that you are supposed to greet me first?